Hey, well, we're back. Check this out. We got this invasive snakehead. You're not gonna believe how we did it. Actually used our AEA semi-automatic PCP air rifle. Disclaimer, we took this fish legally at one of our iguana removal jobs where me and the Iguana Ninja have full authority to remove invasive wildlife. What you're about to see, we do not recommend that you replicate. It can result in injury, death, or other bodily harms. And like I said, we had full permission and access to legally take this invasive snakehead on private property with our PCP air rifle. Okay, so as you guys know, snakeheads are invasive species here in Florida.
Super invasive.
They eat everything. Native bass, native turtles, native birds. They even eat each other. This fish is equipped with a bullet missile-like body, rows of razor-sharp backward-facing teeth, and the attitude of your ex-girlfriend, the reason why you left her.
Sheesh.
And it's got a really hard head. Very hard head. Like a cement block. But it's actually, believe it or not, one of the tastiest fish you can eat here in South Florida, especially in the fresh water. Rumor has it they were brought here by people for food, but since they can breathe air and they can slither like a snake, with the recent rains that we usually have, they were able to escape from their ponds into the wild. Hey, me and the Iguana Ninja are gonna go to one of our jobs where we encounter this beast, and we have no choice but to take him out
And put him in the bag.
Yeah, buddy. You got a snake on top of the water? On top of the water? 3, 2, 1 on them? Count down.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, there he is. Get him. I got him.
Woo! Look at that big boy. Woo! That's a 25 cal.
Look at that shot placement.
Guys, so before you guys start going crazy in the comments, this is a snakehead fish. This is a another invasive animal down here in South Florida.
This is an invasive species out here. This thing is preying on anything and everything, native, invasive. One of these fish right here will eat thousands of native largemouth bass in its lifetime. All right, I don't know how they were brought here. I think people brought them here for food. But we saw him on top of the water. Ninja spotted him out. We had a perfect shot. He was right on top. We were able to take him out with that 25 cal. Look at that right there. That's insane. But yeah, super invasive fish like Ninja said. These are actually kind of like aliens, guys. They can breathe air. They can eat anything. They're cannibalistic. And look at that shot right there with that AEA. Right through the mata, as Ninja would say. How do you say it, Ninja?
Mata combustion.
Wow, guys. Look at that. And it looks like we're going to have a little bit of catch and cook. A little bit later, surf and turf snakehead. Now remember, the rules are you cannot take out any native fish with air rifles. Make sure you check all the rules and regulations during whatever season you're hunting or whatever country or state you're in, okay? Every place is different. Out here in Florida, if you see an invasive snakehead, and you have the right shot and you have permission, you are able to take them out with bow fishing and with air rifles. Wow.
Look at those chompers. Look how big his mouth is. Guys, this is why these animals are dangerous. Look how that's swallowing any and anything that comes close to that.
Yep, and it's got the backward hook-shaped teeth too.
Oh, yeah.
There's no escape. There's no escape.
That was a perfect opportunity right there, and the only one.
Hey, thanks for the setup, man.
No problem.
You set them up perfect.
As soon as they see you, they take off. So that was just perfect.
I was super quiet, had to go into ninja mode because he didn't see me. I thought as soon as I would have walked up, he would have took off, but he didn't. But I called Iguana Man, he came over and bust him in his mouth. I thought, yo, this is a very good sized fish. This is going on a Barbie later.
Yeah, that's a good eater right there.
Oh yeah, this is going
For
on
sure.
a
We're gonna go
Barbie.
ahead and fillet that up later and maybe do a little surf and turf.
Surf
Snakehead
and
iguanas.
turf.
But yeah, guys, like I said, follow all your rules and regs. Make sure you have permission and you know exactly what you're doing, what's legal, what's not. These are invasive fish out here terrorizing the waterways, and we had to just do what we had to do.
Oh yeah, put them in the bag.
In the bag.
So, we'll just talk about this a little bit. That should be all that you need right there after all that. But this is a dinosaur, you guys. This thing isn't a normal fish. It has the body and the length, well, the length of a snake, the head of a I don't even tell. But guys, this thing is ridiculous. Look at this individual scales on this real quick. Everyone has an individual scale like the dinosaurs or whatever you would find with scales on them. But this is a remarkable fish. They're beautiful, but they do not belong in our ecosystem, man.
Yeah, it's an apex predator, dog. You know what
Very.
I'm saying? They're out here competing with all the natives. Like I said, I first noticed this fish in 2002 when I was about 12, 13 years old. We first saw it, and it came right up to the top, and it had big googly eyes. And we were like, we've never seen that before. We fish that canal all the time. We got a live bluegill. We filleted it, la la la, and we turned it into bait, threw it on the hook, set it, we forgot it, came back an hour later, line was tight, rod was bent, the snakehead was on the end of it, and we didn't know what it was. It's one of those invasive snakeheads that are out here. Even Jeremy Wade from River Monsters came here to South Florida to catch and slay these beasts. Like I said, apex predator out here, shaped like a torpedo. What they do is they'll hide in brush, and then when fish are just swimming unexpectedly, they'll just come out and ambush. Another tactic they use is they'll just stay right at the bottom or right at the bank, still as a piece of debris or piece of stick. And then when any fish comes around the debris, they meet the mouth of this beast right here. So a very intelligent hunter right here. And I'm glad we were able to get him.
Yeah.
Good job, Ninja. That's a great eye, man.
Thank you.
Great eye.
Another one of these pesky tricks, or another one of the tricks that they have are these little pretend eyes on their fins. So if they're like in the baby stage and like any type of bird of prey is trying to grab their head, they will think this is their head and not this part. So it's not just on one side, it's on both sides. As you can see, it has a little cut right there. So this does look like a head. If I was a bird of prey, I would have got fooled. Eye right there, eye right there. And the back, look at this. This isn't normal, guys. Look at this fish, man. This is a very unique food. It has spots going along its spine. Like, this thing is a living, breathing dinosaur. My goodness.
I was just talking to my cameraman. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, what are we gonna do with it? I'm like, we're gonna eat it. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, it sounds good. Resource, free resource out here. So here at the Iguanaman channel, what we promote, guys, is not only taking out the invasive species, but also turning them to a viable food source. And believe it or not, most of these invasive species are highly edible and really tasty. So, it's a perfect opportunity for us to come out here, take them out, and then, of course, when we're done and we're tired and we need energy, we just refuel on what we hunted today, man. I mean, that's part of the heritage of hunting and stuff. You go out there, we're not hunting these animals just to, have fun and throw them away. No, we are taking them out. We are paid to be here, but also we are going to be eating them too, So that's really the message I want to spread to everybody out there. If you're going to go out here and hunt some of these things, don't be afraid to try it. Don't be afraid to take a risk and clean something that you caught and eat it, Most of that food that you get at the store, I mean, you won't even imagine where or how it got to your dinner table, Out here, we know exactly where we got it. We know exactly how we got it, when we got it. We know everything about our food source out here. So let's go, y'all. First things first, we need to clean the fish. Bad looking meat. Look at that. Snow White. Call this the poor man's grouper right here.
Oh yeah.
It's advised that if you're gonna fillet fish, just chill it before you do it. It makes the cutting a little bit easier,
Yeah, it
you know?
makes it a lot easier, guys. See how just a little bit difficult it is? If it was, what was it, like on ice, just a little bit?
Yep.
It would just make this process, it would be like he's cutting through butter at that point.
Exactly. The fish would be a little bit more firmer, and it would take to the knife a little bit better. But we're still doing a really good job.
Oh yeah, great job again.
We'll put this in a fish trap as well. Who knows, maybe we can catch some other stuff. We have a crab trap as well, so we'll throw that in there. Stay tuned for that. That might be on a later date. There's nothing in his stomach, so he was praying right now. Usually there'd be something in his gullet, but there's nothing there. So yep, that's, look, real quick fillet job. Then we're gonna just skin these. We're gonna skin them, and then we're gonna marinate the nuggets, and then we're gonna cook them in a little bit. We do got another job to go to, so we'll let that marinate. By the time we get back, be good to go.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're gonna go ahead, throw them in the trap.
Oh yeah.
Put them in the bag. Yep. And recently with all this rain and stuff, we've been having some pesky animals come out here and tearing stuff up, digging holes and pooping everywhere. So I don't know what it is, but we're gonna put this carcass in here and see if we can figure out what the culprit is. Snakehead, perfect bait. Look at that, right in the trap. Boom. I have no idea. I have no idea what it can be, honestly. Only one way to find out. Set a trap, and then we can get some more answers. Put it like just like that. Boom. It could be, this is what it could be, all right? It could either be a raccoon, it could be a possum, or it could be a cat. Or it could even be, who knows? There's a lot of invasive wildlife out here and stuff that we don't even know. Like bobcats, cougars, wolves, coyotes. So we'll set the trap. Hopefully we can find some answers. That's not a bad looking fillet right there, dog. Look at that.
Looks yummy.
Take that loin off. That's all boneless right there. Beautiful. We'll just chop out these ribs. It looks good, right?
Right.
Look at that. Super white. Just like that. Boom. We'll use this for some bait later. These are the ribs. Some bait. This is from one side right there. Just little nuggets. We're just testing, you know. Oh wow, this one ain't got no ribs in it. Beautiful loin. So all what I'm preparing right here, this is all boneless. So it's gonna be some good eats. Boom, just like that. We could even throw this in there too. Just little bones. We'll cook those on the side so we know. Not that much meat left on that skin. Look at that right there. A little bit. Not my greatest fillet job, but hey, we'll take it. Still was able to harvest quite a bit of meat. Really happy about that. It's definitely enough, more than enough, for us to have a nice meal. Ooh. Oh, good. Good. Gog. Gog, gog. Oh. Gog. Gog, gog. Gog. Gog, gog, gog. Gog, gog. 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 Og. Og. Og, og. 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 Oh, go, go. Go, go, go. Bora. Go. It is time to feast. Seared snakehead in the rough, primitive style. That's a good eating fish. Wow. 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 Ninja, get a piece. Wow. I let it soak in vinegar for like an hour. And it made the meat really firm. And it like, I don't mind eating it. I just don't want no swampy taste. But Ninja, let me know what you think about the flavor of it.
This is steak? What the heck? This tastes like steak. This is fire.
It's fire, right?
It has that first bite tastes like steak. Like it's really chewy. Like a bad chewy. Like it's like
The firmness of it. It's not like usually when you eat fish, it's kind of like mushy and kind of like
It melts. It's not bad. I could eat this with rice all day.
It's actually way better than I thought. It's actually probably, no cap, probably the tastiest snakehead I've ever made. I think soaking it in the vinegar definitely has something to do with that too.
Yeah, because then it's sucking up all that flavor and all that juices.
Yeah, it's taking out all that, canal, the muddy taste, if there was any. I don't even want to risk. If I'm going to do something like this, I want to make sure it's clean,
Exactly.
And it firmed up the meat.
It did.
This, I swear, this tastes like I'm eating a piece of grouper or something like that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I could imagine this fried in like coconut, like in coconuts, like how Chuck did in Key West.
Mm-hmm. That first bite is like a steak texture. It's like when you first sink your teeth into the skin, it gives off that that juicy. The flavors are just seeping. It's all good.
That's a good seasoning right there.
Not great.
That's a good recipe. We just did an old primitive styled blackened style. Basically having whole salted cream butter, really hot pan, we used a wok, and then using just all-purpose seasoning, and then really getting at that really crust, that color right there. That's really what you want. That's how you get the blackened. Now there's different blackens, but this is just a simple blacken that you can do with everyday things that you have in your pantry. But one thing that I think the reason why it's tasting the way it is because I soaked it in vinegar water for about an hour. which I was thinking about. I looked at the meat; it looked like it was kind of cooked. But if you think about it, when you're doing ceviche, they use acid to kind of cook the. That's the process of doing it. So it kind of like pre-cooked the fish, but it made it very firm and it made it very good. Tantalizing, right?
Yeah, it's steak. Like as soon as you bite into it, those first 3 chews are like steak, and then it just melts in your mouth. Phenomenal job, Iguana Man.
Hey, thanks a lot to you, bro, for spotting that fish for us, man.
It was a good day.
That was a big time play right there. That was a big time assist, bro.
What else the game?
Hey, that's gonna wrap it up right there for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, we were at a job. We're allowed to be out there doing what we're doing. We have full authority to control all the native wildlife, all the invasive wildlife, and that's exactly what we were doing. So we saw this snakehead. We had to make a call. He was right there, perfect opportunity, and we just had to do what we had to do. But
The bag.
had to bag him. And like I said, what we do out here in the Iguana Man channel, y'all, is we just don't kill these animals and euthanize them and throw them away and do stupid stuff like that. We're actually out here eating them and you know what I'm saying, and utilizing them for a resource. A lot of people out here are not doing that, which is not a problem. Everybody can do what they want, but over here, this is how we like to do it.
Yep. It's a cycle round here. We need the energy to go hunt them. Then they reciprocate that. And it's like a circle, baby. On and on and on till we die.
Dude, if this recipe, if we catch more snakeheads, we already know what to do with them.
With some rice.
That's gonna wrap it up, y'all. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, hit that red subscribe. See you guys on the next one.
Ow!
Peace.